Hello, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me. Hold on. I'm setting up my iPad so I can see comments. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And don't mind my son in the background. He's doing his YouTube thing. But hello, everybody. Happy Monday. As y'all can see, I switched back to my other work in progress, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a second, as soon as I can figure out if everybody can hear me. The lag is terrible, and I've got pretty good Wi-Fi for my area, but the lag is terrible. Okay, you can hear me? Good. First, I'm gonna give my disclaimer because y'all know I don't allow anybody under the age of 18 on my channel. No pearl clutchers, negative Nancy's, Karens, bad vibes, bad energy. We don't want any of that. Hi, Molops. I totally squirreled their brain fart. So if that is you, I'm gonna have to ask you to exit stage left immediately, like before I start diamond painting. Immediately. Um, Also, this is a 420 friendly channel. If that's going to be a problem for you, I'm going to have to ask you to exit too, because I may or may not smoke during this live stream. It has been a stressful day. Um, but if those are not any of the things you are, or you're not any of those things, hello, welcome. If you're not subscribed, I hope you subscribe. Um, if you are subscribed, thank you. I love you too. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you guys some of the tools I'm using because I do have a couple of new things I want to show off that I got from Nana's Crafty Gems, Dawn Marie. That's her YouTube name. Um, if you haven't checked out my hashtag support small business 2023, I just posted my first business and it was hers. Her Etsy shop is called um, Nana's Crafty Gems '02. She makes cover minders and diamond painting pens and all kinds of fancy, cute stuff. Um, and she sent me a birthday box full of really nice stuff. I'm not going to show all of it, but if there's anything that I may mention that you want to see, just you say something in the comments and I'll be happy to show it to you. But she sent me like an array of stuff. I got cover minders, I got diamond painting pens, um, I got patty wax, I got diamond paintings, I got diamond painting trays. Oh, and I got washi tape, guys. Y'all know I love washi tape. Washi tape is my shit, okay? And she sent me a ton of washi tape. I'm already trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it and what diamond paintings I want to use for it. That's how much I like it. Um, but she sent me a bunch of stuff. If I forgot anything, I apologize. But if I think about it, anytime in the stream, I'll show it to you. But otherwise, that I haven't had an eventful weekend at all. I did go to the baby shower. We went to the Halloween themed baby shower, and I had a blast. We dressed up in costumes, and we were, because I told y'all I wasn't going to tell you guys, but if you're here on the live stream, you'll hear it today. But if you're not, you're going to have to wait until Friday. But my son decided he wanted to be Superman, so I kind of kept the other kids with the superhero theme, at least the boys. I only have one girl, so I let her choose what she wanted to choose. Uh, and she chose a princess. She wasn't particular or specific, so I just picked Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. And the boys were random costumes. I think we had a Spider-Man. There was a Black Panther, and I believe my youngest son was Green Lantern. But Me and my husband actually ended up being, he was a plug and a USB cord, like the parts you plug into the socket, and I was the socket. So that was our costumes. I did win a baby shower game, um, and we got her some nice stuff. I did enter in the diaper raffle, but I didn't win. Somebody else won that. Uh, but we had a blast. My son got to play. I got to see my niece because she actually ended up coming. And otherwise, that was it. I didn't do absolutely nothing all weekend. I just sat around my house and probably should have cleaned, but I didn't. I really diamond painted. And I feel like I made no progress at all with the diamond painting. Okay, but tools because I'm scrolling. I got a new pen from Donna Marie. This is probably my new favorite from Donna Melissa at Nana's Crafty Gems. Um, Look at this pen, the flowers, okay? The flowers, y'all. My favorite. And I also got this one, which I really like as well. I think I like it because it's really skinny, and I do not have any diamond painting pens this skinny. So I like that. So today I'm pretty much using a bunch of different pens. I've got like 4 over here with different sized multi-placers. I think the biggest multi-placer I have is a 6, and the smallest is a 3. So I think I'm using 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hey, I don't know if it's Dawn or Melissa, but hi, Dawn or Melissa. Hi. I was just talking about your Etsy store. She sent me this cover minder right here, so I'm using it right now. And then I'm also got another cover minder for a breast cancer awareness one. That one's really cute. I have a bunch of other ones. I'm not using them right now, but I do have them on the tops of my trays. Like I have a bunch of Bella Art Day Nicole trays. So that peace sign is another one she sent me. And then I got another one like the white one here, but it's pink. And then my favorite one that she sent me that I stopped using because I don't want to break it. I'm heavy handed. Is this one. This is like, isn't that just cute, y'all? Like that is the cutest cover minder ever. Just oh, it is so pretty, and it's in my colors. Like you can see the purple in it. I hope you guys can see the purple, but purple is my favorite color. And all I see when I look at it is white and purple. Probably because my glasses are tinted. But that's my favorite. She sent me a bunch of stuff. Like I said, there's too much to show you guys all in one live stream. Um, Maybe one of these days I'll kind of sort of go through everything if I don't open it all because I've pretty much opened everything except for the washi tape. But I have some big ideas for the washi tape for my son's diamond painting train of dreams. I'm doing that next. When I finish this, I'm gonna kit that up. But it's so big. I know I don't have one washi tape that is going to be enough for this diamond painting to put around the border. And she sent me a bunch of different colored sparkly ones that I think I want to incorporate in the border. I just want to see, I just want to wait until I open it so I can look at the colors and actually see what washi tapes I want to use. I mean, they're so pretty that my husband, I did a diamond paint for him. I did Where Light Meets Dark from Diamond Art Club. Um, and I didn't put washi tape around it because back then I wasn't big into the washi tape. I didn't know a lot about it or what it was really used for. So when he seen the washi tape, he was like, well, why you didn't put washi tape around mine? Mine needs washi tape too. Listen, his is already up on the wall, but that's how pretty the washi tape was. He was just like, I want some washi tape on mine. And he started asking me, well, why don't you do different things with the border and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, you're trying to make me do more than what I really want to do. I already have enough getting the washi tape straight at the meetup points on the border, because I can't just pull the whole plastic off and put the washi tape on the border. That's not me. I put the washi tape on the border as I cut the plastic. So when I get over here to the edge of this one, then I'll put the washi tape right here. But until then, I'm not touching that side. So I don't know, but I want to start trying some new things. I don't know. But I got a lot of washi tape from her, and it is just all pretty. I like all of it. And the patty wax, oh my God, it smells so good. I've been using it in the 2 pens that they sent me, and I like it so far. If you're heavy handed, I will say it's hard to get used to because it's so soft, the wax. But it does, if you're one of those people that like the sounds of diamond painting, like that popping sound when you're placing the drills, the patty wax will definitely give you that. So, otherwise, that she gave me some nice stuff. Like even one of the canvases that she gave me for my birthday, I'm gonna use next month for Diamond Grandma's birthday. She wants to do, I believe, landscapes. And one of the diamond paintings that Don and Melissa sent me, um, I'm gonna use that to. I'm gonna use that for the event. Yeah, I love it. It smells so good. The next business that I do, because I'm good, I did make a purchase with the money that Judy donated for my birthday. Judy from All Fired Up Crafting Lounge. She donated some money to the fund for my birthday, and I went right to Etsy and ordered from another subscriber, another YouTuber. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You guys are going to have to wait for the video. Package is still not here yet, but the order has already been placed. Funds have been exchanged, so I'm excited for that. I can't wait. And with Train of Dreams, I'm actually going to try to use release papers. I have some release papers from Chef Diamond that she sent me for my birthday that I want to try to use and see um, if I like release papers or not. But I'm gonna start doing some diamond painting before this becomes just chat and no whip. Let me figure out which one I want to use. I guess I could start with this one. The black is really not, it's not a lot of black in this canvas, even though there was a lot of bags. I think it's more like in the outline. But I'm enjoying diamond painting, well, doing Amber Starlight. I stopped doing Girl Drinking Coffee, or what I renamed Alice in Wonderland, from One Day Savings, because the popping of the drills are, I won't say popping because it really, I wasn't really having that problem. Everything else with the canvas was fine. Everything else was perfect. It's just once the drills are laid, they immediately start to come back up. And I don't have a sealer or a sealant. I've never had to seal a diamond painting. And at this point in my life right now, I don't really want to seal a diamond painting. It sucks. For right now, I've got it rolled up under the table. Hopefully no more diamonds fall off, because I've only did about 2 rows of it before I was just like, last night I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna have to make a review video and just let them know that this canvas is to be continued at a later date, maybe. Because honestly, the Bougie and the Diamond Art Club exclusive person in me wants to just throw the whole canvas in the trash. But I don't want to do that, because there's pearl clutchers in this community. There's budget friendly, like, queens that will clutch their pearls and be like, you're throwing away a diamond painting, but you know what? It's not the first one I've thrown away. It probably won't be the last. Hi, Sylvia. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like I said, it's still under my table. I'm not going to throw it away quite yet, but it's got one drill in the trash and another drill underneath the table, basically, if that makes sense. Just replace drill for the foot. Like I'm ready to throw it out because I was so frustrated last night. I was just like, oh my God. It was like I'd have my arm on the diamond painting and I lift my hand up to do something or lift my arm up and all the drills would just be on my arm. And I'm not talking about one or two. I'm talking about like two or three rows. And I'm just like, no way. This is not happening right now. I've never had this problem before, so it's kind of like, eh. And the other diamond paintings I threw away, I threw them away because I just didn't like the rendering. The very first one I threw away, I got from AliExpress. I don't even remember the company. Um, it was kind of like I had just signed up for an AliExpress account, and they gave me like a free $5 or something like that. So I just used it to buy a really cheap diamond painting, and it was definitely worth what I paid for it. I ended up throwing it away after like three or four rows of doing it. It was just not. It was double-sided tape. I learned early on I'm not a double-sided tape girl. I'm definitely in there with the poured glue valves. I can't do double-sided tape. I have the Zodiac wheel under my table as well. I haven't started it yet. I haven't even kitted it up. And why is because it's double-sided tape. I'm probably going to give it away if I can find somebody that actually does double-sided tape. I don't know anybody that does double-sided tape unless they, just haven't told me because I don't know anybody that uses double-sided tape. But yeah, I can't deal with it. So I put it under the table. For right now, I'm just gonna finish Amber Starlight. It sucks because I wanted to finish out my breast cancer awareness month events, but I'm probably not going to. It's kind of late um, in October for me to kit up another kit because I have another canvas, that I could use for the event. The one I should have used in the beginning that I had already set to use, but when Alice in Wonderland came, I changed my mind, which I shouldn't have. But it's just I don't think I'll have it finished in time either. So it's just like I'm not gonna bother. I'll try next year. Oh, well, see, you like the double-sided tape. Maybe it's because it's the company, or maybe the price, because the diamond paintings were really cheap. This was like early in my addiction when I was just buying everything I seen off of Amazon or AliExpress. Um, I haven't really bought from anywhere else. It's always only been Amazon, AliExpress a couple of times, and Diamond Art Club. I haven't bought from anywhere else. But I haven't bought from AliExpress since then. Like just buying those little, I think it was like three or four diamond pins. I actually gave one away to my mom. Um, Another one I actually threw away. I think it was like the Disney princesses. It was a knockoff, of course. And the reason why I threw that one away is because the colors, just the skin tones were not matching at all. And it was like bad, bad. Like, we all know Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog is African American. She was orange in the diamond painting. Like, I completed, hi, Chef Diamond. I completed pretty much all of Tiana, and the colors were just so bad. I was just like, you know what? I'm not finishing this, and I just threw it in the trash. I had a Winnie the Pooh one I had bought. I gave that one to my mom, and the last one that I kept is the Zodiac wheel. The only reason why I've thrown it away yet is because, like I said, I haven't kitted it up. It's still in the box. All I did was open it and take it out the box. And then I put it back in the box, and I haven't touched it or thought about it since I started buying from Diamond Art Club. Oh, and I have one rant for the week. So Hear me out. I know I said earlier no negative energy or all that blah blah blah, but I'm really annoyed with my husband. Just top tier annoyed. What?
The light just blinked.
Okay, the light just blinked. I'll get some light bulbs. Now go play.
You're blinking too.
Okay, we'll go play.
You get mine for two.
Yes. Now go play. Thank you. Hi, Judy. But yeah, I'm like, I almost put in, when you go into the StreamYard where you can change your name, you can put in your name before you enter the studio. Instead of Bluntz Gemz, I was gonna put annoyed. I know I told some of you guys I've been fighting a bug problem in my kitchen, and pretty much almost got it under control. The only thing that I'm annoyed with is I've been asking him for the last 2 weeks to buy a kitchen trash can with a lid so, um, you know, wash the dishes at night, leave no food out, and you need a trash can with a lid so they can't get into your trash and get food to take back to whatever nest, blah, blah, blah. And apparently he's on planet Mars because, like I said, I've been asking for 2 weeks and he's coming here with everything but a damn trash can. And it's gotten to the point. Oh, well, I think my first one was it was a Port Glumo, and I think I got it from Michael's or maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. But I got so annoyed with him that it got to the point where I just put a damn trash can on my Amazon wish list. So whenever he gives me some extra money or I come across some, I'm not even going to say anything to him anymore. I'm just going to buy a trash can. At this point in my life, I feel like I don't need any more gray hairs. I've got more than a couple to only be close to my mid 30s. And if anything, I'm not going to let this man give me any more, especially if my kids don't. So that's my rant for today. Otherwise of that, I have no problems with him. He's actually not getting on my nerves besides that. And I'm going to post the pictures of the baby shower. Some pictures I'm going to put at the end of my whipping chat on Friday. Um, the pregnant girl or my best friend, she ended up being a gumball machine. Her husband was a quarter, and their son John, he's already here. He was a gumball, and the baby, like she made the costume herself. So in the middle of the T-shirt, she put a little gumball for the baby. Well, his name is going to be Wilder. Um, so that was their costume. I thought it was cute. There was a bunch of different costumes, like her cousin, the one that actually threw the baby shower for her. Um, she, I guess, had on she went and did a cute thing with like t-shirts, um, where she was the ground cinnamon, and her daughter was black pepper, and I believe her son, he was like 2 or 3. I believe he was like a little Spider-Man. I don't think they had T-shirts for him in his size, but there was a lot of different kids there with different costumes on. I think one of the teenage girls had dressed up like Carrie from the movie. There was a lot of great costumes there. One of the girls, the older ladies, dressed up as like a lady fresh out of bed with like pajamas on and rollers in her hair, makeup smudged and stuff like that. It was cute, and the decorations were top tier. Better than my Halloween themed baby shower because I had one. I had one year. I had it with my 6-year-old. I had a baby shower, a Halloween themed baby shower with. Her decorations were better. My food was probably better because mine was homemade. A lot of the food she had was store bought. I think the only thing that wasn't store bought was the dips and the punch they made. Everything else was store bought. The cake, the cupcakes, all of that. I actually went out, I'm not gonna lie, I went out and had my cake custom made by a little old lady that stayed out in the town where my mom does, called Sand Springs. I actually found her on Facebook. That cake cost me $85, but it was the best cake I've ever had in my life, hands down. Like the best cake ever. I wish I had some of that cake right now. It was fun. The baby shower game that I actually won, I'm gonna put a picture of it because I took a picture of it at the end of my video Friday. But basically, the game was where they had took a bunch of different terms relating to pregnancy and delivery and labor. Like some of the words were epidural or umbilical cord or what's triplets or naming a baby girl. And then the opposite side was basically a bunch of different candies. Like, say, for instance, epidural was lifesavers, and umbilical cord was Twizzlers, and naming a baby girl was Baby Ruth. So that was kind of the concept, and we all had to basically guess and put those words to put 15 different terms with 15 different types of can different candy. And I was the only one that got all of them right. My husband did terrible. He only got 3 out of 15, y'all. Just an embarrassment. Just an embarrassment. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. But we did end up getting 4 entries into the diaper raffle because we bought a big box of diapers, and I got her a 3 pack of baby wipes. So that won us 4 entries into the raffle, but I didn't win because other people other people were putting, other people had bought diapers and multiple packs of wipes. But we did get her like a little dinosaur type of set. Like we got the onesies, we got the footy pajamas, um, the bibs and the socks and the little shoes and a little hat. Like it was a whole Gerber and Walmart saved my life because I'm gonna tell you one thing about Black people. If it's a birthday party or a baby shower or graduation, anything that requires a gift, we're gonna buy that gift on the way there. And that's exactly what we did. I was outside of Walmart in the parking lot putting everything in the bag so we could pull up to the party. And when we pulled up to the house for the baby shower, I made everybody put the costumes on outside because what we weren't going to do is walk through Walmart and somebody end up recording us. I was not going to end up being somebody's TikTok. But we had a blast. The kids had fun. Um, it was at her husband's grandma's house, and I've been there before for their first baby shower. Very nice house, very nice neighborhood, very nice people. They don't smoke themselves, but they're 420 friendly. If you need to smoke or anything like that, you're welcome to step outside or in the backyard. They even had ashtrays for you, so it was nice, and the food was good. Oh, Chef Diamond, you bake? Let me find out. I bake, but I'm semi homemade. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Anything I bake is the start of it is definitely gonna come out of a box. I'm not making no cake from scratch. I'm sorry. I'm a pothead. That's just a little bit too much work for me. But like, I could make a pineapple upside down cake. I can make a peach cobbler. The crust I'm not gonna make from scratch though. I'm gonna buy that. But everything else I'll probably buy from scratch. But I'm semi homemade. I'm a lazy good cook. I'll say that. I'm a lazy good cook. Because I can cook. Some days I feel like it, some days I don't. So I'm already dreading Thanksgiving. Although I think I'm more prepared for it this year than I was last year. Because last year it was my first time cooking a turkey by myself. And it was my first year of marriage at the same time. So I could have fucked it up, and my husband could have been like, oh man, I'm stuck with a broad that don't even know how to bake a turkey. But luckily for me, I actually got to watch my mom and my grandma and my aunts um, and cousins and my dad. I got to watch them cooking growing up, and it's crazy because I never knew that you could learn something just by watching it for almost 30 years. Like every Thanksgiving, I was the sides and the sweets girl. Those were my tasks, and cutting the cranberry sauce. As far as like the turkey or the ham, I didn't have to worry about that because that was the elders' thing. Don't go in there touching don't touch the turkey, the ham, or the greens if you don't know how to cook. And at that age, they tell you don't know how to cook. I don't care if you're 25. My grandma gonna look you in the face and be like, no, ma'am, you've got to be seasoned. And now I can say I'm seasoned. I can definitely say I'm seasoned. I've got a lot of fire, a lot of grease burns. I've burned myself multiple times. I've cut myself multiple times. Hell, it took me a good I'd say a good 2 years to master my pot roast. I'm just starting to master ribs, and that's just pork ribs. So, you know, yeah, I was just last year did not go too bad. The turkey came out perfect. The ham came out good too. All the sides came out good. Um, yes, I do. Yes, I do know Super Diesel Bear. I know Super Dude. That's one of my Facebook friends. She just doesn't use her YouTube channel. But I had invited my mom last year, but I'm gonna tell you like this: my mom has a drug problem, so she's sketchy. She'll she's not very dependable. Like I asked her, because this is my first house, so I wanted her to bring my grandmother out here. I actually wanted to cook. I told my mom, I was like, if you want, we can just go over what dishes we want to have, and you can bring what you want to bring, and I can cook some things over here. Well, that didn't go as planned because a couple of days before Thanksgiving, I tell her I'm at Walmart and I'm like, hey, I'm getting this stuff for the dressing and, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I've decided I'm going to cook at my house and blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like doing all that. But if you want, you don't have to cook, you don't have to make a stuffing or what we call in my family dressing. I'll just bring you one. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can bring me one. I should have known better. She didn't show up until after we had all ate, and she burned the stuffing. And I'm not talking about just a light burn. I'm talking about it was burnt to the pan. Oh, okay. Thank you, chef. And it's no big deal. Um, but yeah, she burned the damn dressing. After that, I was just like, you know what? I'll mention it to her. I'll be like, hey, I'm doing Thanksgiving at my house this year. If you don't feel like cooking, you can come here. But if you don't, then hey, I'm not about to press you, and I'm certainly not asking her to bring nothing. If she chooses to come, I don't even think I want her to bring cranberry sauce. Because how do you burn the stuffing? How do you burn the stuffing? Like she's like the new matriarch of the stuffing because my aunt passed away. My aunt used to make the best. Yes, my moderators or my smurfers are the best. My mods. Before my aunt passed, she used to make the best stuffing ever. And I'm probably a weirdo. I'm a Southern girl. Um, so I like hard boiled eggs on the top of my dressing. Whatever. I'm not gonna explain it to you. If you know, you know. If it's not your jazz, then you don't know. But she made the best stuffing, the best dressing ever. And when she passed away, I started asking my mom if she could put some hard boiled eggs in a little section of the dressing for me. And nobody else in the family likes it like that. I'm the only one. Maybe I'm a weirdo, but I don't care. That shit is good. You don't knock it until you try it. I'm gonna make a cream puff. That sounds good. Oh, was it? You know what? I didn't want to say nothing about that. I didn't, but I got a friend request. I'm not gonna say no names, but I got a friend request from that said person, and I was being nosy. I was somewhere. No, I was on that person's page, and that person actually was telling another person that I don't want to name because I'm not messy. I don't want to be in the drama. Was telling me that they got banned or they got booted from somebody's live stream this weekend. And I missed a couple of the live streams this weekend because I was at the baby shower. So I had to watch replays. So I don't know what happened, but I was just like, I don't know. I accepted the friend request from the person because they've never gave me any problems, but if they do start doing crazy stuff like that, then I'll probably end up blocking them too. That sounds so good, Chef Diamond. That sounds so good. Yeah, sometimes on the live streams, I hear you'll get trolls. That's why I believe that's why there's a lot of people have moderators on their live streams to watch out for them. I know personally what I've been in. I don't know if you guys ever heard of her channel, Miss Coffee. Um, when I watch her live streams on Friday nights, usually once or twice, there's somebody coming in there posting a dirty website, and you pretty much know it's a troller. But her moderators be on it. They block whoever it is like super fast. Like if you blink too fast, you might not even see the website the person posted. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, guys. Let me tell this boy to keep it down. Sorry about that. I had to mute. Had to have a mama moment. I don't know if y'all heard that, but he was being loud as hell in my background. But otherwise, I pretty much had an uneventful weekend. So far, it's been an uneventful day. All I've been doing all day is cleaning, really. I finished up the rest of the laundry that I didn't do last week. I cleaned the kitchen and the bathroom. And I cleaned the bedroom. I'll probably do some more this weekend if the brats leave, the youngest of the brats anyway. If he leaves, and I'm hoping he does. If I don't hear from his dad by this week, by Wednesday, I'm gonna reach out to him and be like, "Hello, are you there? You got somebody's waiting to be dropped off or picked up because he's driving me crazy."
Why?
Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I wish Chef Diamond. I want to get back in the working field because, it just grinds my gears when I ask my husband for certain things. And at this point, it's not even crafting things or things pertaining to me. Like, he knows good and damn well we need a kitchen trash can, especially if we're fighting to to run out an infestation. And he's in there spraying Raid this morning, and I'm like, just excessive amounts. And I'm just like, at this point, spraying that is defeating the purpose because I come in here every night and I make sure everything in here is clean. I tell you to take the trash out, you don't take it out. And then there's not a trash can in here, so the trash bag has to sit on the floor wide open for the same bugs that you're trying to spray to get food out of and take it back to the nest. So it's still a recurrence of pointless things. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll do anything for food. I'll work for food. I'll definitely work for food, especially if it's good food. But otherwise, that I don't think I don't have any plans for this week. None at all. I know we're gonna take the brat trick or treating Monday. I haven't figured out what area yet. I did download this app. I forget what it's called, but it's like a neighborhood or neighbor app where you can see where what houses or what neighborhoods will be doing the most trick or treating and things like that. Um, so I can potentially see what good areas will be having houses giving away candy because there's not going to be none out here. As far as I know, whenever I look at the map, um, there's no one giving away candy in my neighborhood, and we're like 15 minutes away from the city. Yeah, it just irritates my soul. Like, I shouldn't have to put a trash can on my fucking Amazon wish list. That's supposed to be for the things that I want, not the things that we should already have or you should already be providing. It's a trash can. And then he gets mad at me and says, well, you could take the trash out at night. I wish the fuck I would. Living with my dad, I never had to touch a trash can or a trash bag and carry it to no dumpster, no trash can outside, none of that. My brother did that. My dad always taught me if you got a man living in your house and you're a woman, you should never have to take out your trash. And if you do, then baby, you shouldn't have a man. So I don't touch that shit. I will let it sit there. Like I'm not. Don't play with me. I will not touch that trash. I will not. Nope. Nope. Call me crazy. Uh, call me immature, but nope. I will not touch it. Mm-mm. And if I got my nails done, especially when I used to have my nails done, please forget about it. It was not going to happen. Even with my mom and at my mom's house, my little brother takes out the trash. But when I stayed with my mom, I never had to take out the trash. The boys always did it, or my uncle always did it, or one of the men in the house always did it. I don't understand his concept sometimes. It's like he claims, I'm the man, I'm supposed to go out and work, you're supposed to stay home and do the cooking and cleaning. Well, the tools I'm being provided with, honestly, and excuse my French, are fucked up. Very much so. He is just so loud. He's playing by himself, but I swear, every time he does that, it sounds like there's 20 kids in there playing with him. Don't let me be on recording, because if I wasn't live, he would be a whole lot louder. He'd be making police car sounds. I guess Wendy's has been giving away these little bracelets, friendship bracelets that you can put stickers on. And I don't know where he learned it at, but he's now turned these bracelets into handcuffs, and he's going around arresting everybody. So that's his new jazz right now. Of course. Excuse me. Not saying I won't do it. I have done it in the past. Um, Sorry, my throat was itching. When I was single and I had my own apartment, um, and my oldest son was, younger. He was only like, I think, 4 or 5. I would take the trash out. If I don't have a man, I have no problem taking the trash out. Or, if I'm teaching one of my boys, or was teaching one of my boys, I don't have a problem. But now that my boys are older, they can pretty much teach the younger ones. And my son, the most things he wants to do pertaining to cleaning right now is making his own bed. He's really focused on that, and I'm letting him take one step at a time. I don't know where he learned the making the bed. Probably from one of the shows he watches, as I really only let him watch like apps specifically for kids. If he watches Netflix, it's kids. If Hulu, it's kids. I don't let him watch anything like Family Guy or any shows like that. None of my kids are allowed to watch, because I don't think any of those shows are meant for kids. So they're not allowed to watch them. Like if I'm watching a show, me and my husband, or a certain movie that we don't want to watch with them, we will tell them this is not for you to watch. Of course, you got to teach them young. Got to teach them young. I'm telling you, my dad was teaching us how to sweep and vacuum and things like that when we were toddlers. As my mom would say, I don't really remember that, but he would have us help him with the dishes and things like that. So by the time I started, being old enough to remember doing chores, it always felt normal. It didn't feel like it was something I was already learning, or if it didn't feel like something I was learning. It felt like something I had already learned. So I believe her when she says, we taught y'all how to clean from an early age, which my older kids, hell yeah, chores galore. Because what I won't do is clean behind some nasty teenage boys. I'm sorry. They're about as nasty as teenage girls. And my daughter's not even a teenager yet, thank God. She's only 9. But I'm not even ready for her to be a teenager, because they're nasty too. Um, that's just my opinion. I love them. I love my kids to death, but I was a teenager and I was nasty. Not even gonna sit here and lie. I didn't certainly wasn't worried about cleaning up behind myself. I certainly wasn't worried about washing no dishes, wasn't worried about feed no animals or. All right, have a good day, Chef Diamond. Yes, it's you let them gravitate towards what they want to do. Like with Geo, his things is toys and cars. Anything with wheels, really, he likes. He's got fire trucks, garbage trucks, trains. Like I said, anything with wheels, that's his thing. Um, so we let him gravitate towards what they naturally, I guess, want to do. Like with my oldest boy, he has OCD, so he likes to line things up by color, size, and sometimes shape. So his thing was Legos and blocks and things like that. And my 6-year-old, he's just all over the place. He's kind of coming out of that toddler phase into a where he wants to be running around with his brothers majority of the time, and his brothers are more than a few years older, so they're like, don't want you running around with us, but I make them all try to spend time with each other because, you know, I had a lot of siblings, or I have a lot of siblings, so I know what it's like to have multiple brothers, and well, not multiple brothers. I only have multiple sisters. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers. Thank you. Have a good day at work. But I try to make them all spend time with each other. My daughter, I know she's the only girl. I don't try to force her as much to hang out with the boys because she is the only girl, but I don't want her to turn into a tomboy. My sister, one of my twin sisters was a tomboy, and the other one was a girly girl. And I don't know what the hell I was. I was just all over the place. I know that. I really was. I was a skinny, awkward book nerd. That's what I was. Otherwise, that I don't have anything interesting to talk about. I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Scratch that. I am now, and well, yes, thank God it's almost over, huh? I felt like that when I was at work too. But I think it was before I went to bed last night. I got invited to be an admin for Judy at All Fired Up Crafting Lounge and Debbie from Debbie Gets Crafty and Robert from Facebook. I got invited to be an admin of their group, which they did a name change on, which I'm going to have to relearn. But it's no big deal. I believe it's Sassy Crafting Sisters and Misters. Forgive me if I get that wrong. I'm going to see if I can't pin the group in the comments. So if anybody hasn't joined yet, they can join. Just bear with me for a second because I gotta go to Facebook and all that other fancy jazz. Here it is. All right, where's the invite, share group? No, copy link. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize. I talk to myself sometimes. But my dad always used to say, you can talk to yourself, just don't ever answer. When you answer, that's when it becomes a problem. All right. There we go. And now I'm going to pin it. That way, when this is uploaded and the live chat shows up, I think the link will be available. If not, I'm going to put it in the description of the video or whatever that fancy jazz. I think I am done with this color. I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're in a different color. See, I'm scrolling. I was looking at the black. Oh, I love you guys too. I was looking at the black. I finished black. I'm on this brownish color here. But yeah, I feel really bad about that 1 day savings diamond painting, but you know, you're always gonna come across a bad one every now and then. I just don't have a sealant or any type of sealer for it, and as y'all know, I don't ask the beanhead for nothing pertaining to crafting. I was so surprised he caught my Zezel bill up the other day. I'm glad though, because it was overdue. But I don't ask him for anything really when it comes to crafting because he is a bit of a crybaby. So, and my birthday just passed, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother right now. I'll wait a couple weeks and then I'll start pointing out stuff. But otherwise, I don't think I have any plans this week. I am gonna post a little review video for that diamond painting though. I think it's only right to post and let it be known that I'm not gonna finish it. Not right now anyway. And then I'm just gonna work on this. I'm not gonna kit up anything else yet, but I have figured out what the 2 diamond paintings I'm gonna do next is, or are. Look at me, bad grammar. Bad Sam. I'm gonna show you guys one of the kits because I don't think I have the other one. I don't think I have the other one pulled out. Yeah, you know, look. I mentioned it when he was leaving out of the house. I don't think you were in here yet, Judy. When he was leaving to go to work, he was in there freaking spraying the kitchen. And at this point, I hate the smell of Raid. I don't even care what the scent is. I just don't like it anymore. And he's in there just spraying and spraying. And, you know, if you sprayed a can of bug spray, you know you can hear it. And I go in there and I'm just like, you know, spraying that is really pointless. You're only killing the ones that are there now. It's not making progress. Just to kill a few right now, especially if we still have the trash can as a wide open buffet for them. You know, every night I go in there and I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes and, you know, any food left over, I put up, I wipe the counters and stoves down. I do everything to not have food available for them. But lo and behold, as I walk out the kitchen, I still have to look down and see a wide open trash bag. Like, mind blown. If y'all look, last night y'all could have seen the steam coming off my head. I was so upset. But besides that, we're gonna pull out these kitty kits. Which one is which? I have both of them right on top. Look at that. Now, don't mind the price tag on there. That has nothing to do with the canvas. But this is the one that I'm going to do for Diamond Grandma's. I think it's hashtag Diamond Grandma's birthday landscapes. I don't know. I don't know what the hashtag is yet, okay? But as soon as my focus comes in, this is what I'm going to do. There's like 2 people way out there in the back of this like pretty like space landscape. And the guy's down on his knees proposing to her, it looks like. That's what I'm getting. and it's called Soulmates. It's a round. It's 25 by 20 centimeters. As far as ABs and how many colors, I believe this is an older kit, so I will not know until I open it. But that's the one I'm doing for her. And I'm not participating in any Christmas events, as you guys know. But I am going to do this big whopper here. I got to get the picture. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know how good my camera quality, iPhone, count your days. Think about switching to Android. I'm doing this one. This is also a round drill. It is a whopping 173 centimeters by 46 centimeters. So although it's not very wide, it is very long. And I don't know how many ABs yet until I open this one as well. I did take the plastic off of it because I'm a little impatient. And I'm ready because I'm ready to take a break from square drills. I feel like since September, the beginning of September, actually probably before that, because I did a SpongeBob for my son in August, and that was square too. I've been doing square drills with a few rounds in between since August, and I'm ready for a square drill, a round drill. Yes.
You can't keep it. I was holding my spit, and I tried to sneeze. Some spit came out of my breath.
Okay, let's not.
Everywhere.
Okay, let's not do that no more. Let's not spit. Let's keep that in our mouth, okay? And go play. Yes, listen, I wanted it so bad that I actually went through Zezel to get it. So this is actually Train of Dreams is actually, I believe it's already paid off or about to be paid off, but it's not even paid off yet. But I wanted it that bad too. When I seen it, I think what sealed the deal for me is when I seen, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of her YouTube, Christina. I hope I'm saying this right. Hold on, let me look it up really fast. I believe her name is Christina Hare. Let me see. But she does her diamond paintings, like the whole diamond painting in like a time lapse. And it is so cool because I can never sit down and get it. Yeah, her name is Christiane Hare. My bad, Christiane Hare. Sorry. And when I seen her do the time lapse of Train to Dreams, it sealed the deal for me. I was like, you know what? I've got to have this diamond painting. I've got to have it. And there's so many different washi tapes that I could put around that picture because there's so many colors in it. Like the dragons have green and yellow in them. I believe there's red in there. It's going to be so many colors in there. And it's so big that, and I got all that washi tape from Dawn. Like I'm going to show you, I don't know if I showed you guys the washi tape, but I'm going to show you guys the washi tape. But there's so many sparkly, like look at these sparkly green washi tapes that I could use. Even this one, there's silver, there's all types of blue. Oh yeah, she even sent a bag full of them too. And there's, that looks like a burnt orange. There's pink, there's yellows. And it's just like, I don't know which ones I want to use yet. I haven't decided, but I'm going to go through there with a fine tooth comb and look at all the colors, and I'm gonna figure out which of the washi tapes. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. That boy was in there doing something and made his TV fall. Thank God it didn't break. But now somebody is in timeout. But yeah, I don't know which washi tape I want to use. Well, I know I'm gonna need, like I said, I know I'm gonna need multiple washi tapes. I just don't know which ones yet. I know I want to use some of those greens for sure. But I'm excited to start on both of those. Only because, and I think honestly because they're round drills. I'm so over squares right now. If I had the storage, I would kit them two up and just say, forget this one. Yes, it makes it so much more fun, Judy. Yes, go check that out. But Zezel, I know Zezel does Diamond Art Club. There's a couple other companies they do as well. Klarna does a few diamond painting companies too. And there's another one, Afterpay. They also do Diamond Art Club and some other diamond painting companies. And what these companies are, what these apps or companies are basically a pay in for installments. Like you put in your information, and depending on your credit score, they they tell you what you'd have to pay today. You have to pay that first payment for that day. Like say for instance, you get $100 worth of diamond paintings. You're gonna have to probably pay no more than $25 down, depending on your credit, and that goes with your spending limit. Like my spending limit is $200 because my credit is not the best. So I could put up to $200 worth of diamond paintings in the cart and use Zezel to check out, and all I have to pay is that 25% of that $200 for the first payment. And then the second payment is not due for 2 weeks, and then so on. And then you pay three more payments after that until it's paid off. And the more you pay off your balances, the more your credit score goes up and the more spending limit they give you. Like my husband's spending limit, $500. That's actually how he was able to get me the iPad. Zazzle is, hold on, I'll just put it in the comments for you. There you go. That's how it's spelled. But it's a good company for people that just want to, maybe try a few of the more expensive diamond painting companies just to see if they like them. And you don't have a lot of money like me. I don't have a lot of money. Before I found Zezel, I was like, hi, TSL, Dame, hi. Before I found out about Zezel and these other paying for payment companies or apps, I was only specifically buying from Amazon and budget friendly companies because I didn't think I could afford to get a Diamond Art Club or Distracted by Diamonds or a Craftably um, canvas because they're expensive. I can't just go and spend $200 outright on a diamond painting. Honestly, I can't even spend $75. So um, when I found Zezel, and it was like, I put a couple of diamond paintings in the cart and was like, let's check out with this and see if it, how it goes. And the first time I actually used Zezel, I think I only bought two diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club just to try them out. And once I finished the first two and paid those off, my spending power went up, and I was like, okay, this might be a thing. And you can do multiple. Um, you can also do multiple, like multiple transactions at once. Like you can go in one day and spend a little, and then if you decide next week you see a diamond painting that you want to go get, you can start another transaction as long as you don't go over your spending limit. Yes, I'm telling you. See, TSL Dame, if you know, you know. I'm telling you. That's where it's at. Listen, when Diamond Art Club had their 4-year anniversary sale, if it wasn't for Zezel, I wouldn't have got some of the diamond paintings I got. I would have had to wait for restock. And actually, for Sunday Delight, I did have to wait for restock because I actually had to pick and choose which ones I wanted because my husband was like, "Oh, you're not getting all three. You're only going to get two." So I chose the two that I chose at that time. And then when Sunday Delight restocked, I got that. And I even got the Rugrats one. I got the Rugrats one through Zezel too. So Zezel came through for that one because I had a feeling it was going to sell out the first time too. And it did, but sadly, I was one of the people that helped it sell out because I am a Diamond member. Don't clutch your pearls. Zezel helped me get there. But they got good quality canvases. I mean, I haven't got to try other companies because some of them are outrageous. I heard Treasure Art Studio or Treasure Studio Arts. I heard their shipping is out of control. I don't know. I've never heard of this company. I was just in Crafting with Susie's live stream on Saturday night and seeing they were talking about a company called TSA, and I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, what's TSA? And I guess somebody asked, and she was like, "Oh, that's Treasure Studio Arts. They're a good company, but their shipping is crazy." And I'm just like, "Well, looks like I won't be going through them." A T-shirt making company. One of my one of my friends that stays in Canada, I believe she's actually a t-shirt press where like you give her the designs and she can um, press it on a t-shirt or if you want something designed. And I think she can do it on more than just t-shirts. I think she can do it on socks and all that fancy stuff. I'm almost halfway done with this one though. I can't wait. I don't think I'm gonna put it up on the wall though. I think it's gonna go in the box in the closet with the other two. Because I decided not to hang up Midnight Spell either. Because there's not really a lot of wall space in this house. And plus, every time I talk about hanging up another diamond painting, my husband's nose gets all scrunched up like he's smelling something bad. So I decided only the ones I really want I'm going to put on the wall. And I'll save that one for next Halloween. I can trade out the ones that I have in the hallway already and put those out for Halloween. Because I have a couple other witches that I want to do sometime this year, diamond paintings. So next year I can have what I'm gonna call the hallway of witches. Because I think I got 3 or 4 other. Let me see. What do I have? I have Mix and Magic. I have Witches Greenhouse. I have the Libra Witch from Diamond Art Club. But I think those are the only 3 I got. Yeah, I think I have 3 to go with Midnight Spell, and I'm gonna put them on my wall next Halloween or next October. So how is everybody's Monday going so far? Y'all know how mine's is going. I'm not gonna retell it, but I did get a lot of cleaning done, so I'm glad of that. So come this weekend, when the kids are gone, I won't have much to do. I do want to clean my toilet this weekend. I didn't do it today because I was just like, no, I don't feel like it. Sweeping and mopping the kitchen wore me out, honestly. Yes, it's Monday. I can't wait for the weekend already. My son is going to go with his dad, and then he's going to come back Sunday night along with the other brats. We're all going to dress up in the same costumes that we wore yesterday, and we're all going to go trick or treating. So we're going to come back here. I'm going to go through their candy, and they're going to have a little candy, and then they're going to take their asses to bed. That's how it's going to work. That's how my mom used to do it on Halloween. I'm not gonna be as cheap as my mom though. I'm not gonna make my kids eat their leftover Halloween candy on Easter. But that's the Halloween plans. If I don't, I'm thinking if I don't find or see any good neighborhoods, because I figure on the little app that I downloaded, by Saturday, if people are gonna trick or treat, I think they'll have decided by then. So I'm just gonna check the neighborhoods in my area and see what's good, and we're gonna pick one of those neighborhoods, one or two. Yes, we did. It's been raining over here all day. I think that's why I was kind of in a cleaning mood because my husband has been coming in and out, him and the kids, and dragging leaves all in my damn house. And I don't know how many leaves I had to sweep up off the floor today. But that's the Halloween plans. I don't know. We might also, if we happen to pass by a couple of churches, as you know, if you stay in the United States, um, you know about the Bible Belt, and Oklahoma is, hi Penny, Oklahoma is on the Bible Belt. So a lot of the churches here on Halloween um, do a trunk or treat, or, you know, that's what it's called, a trunk or treat, where they park their cars a certain way in a church parking lot, and they just give candy away to the kids. Some of them are a little more elaborate than others. Some have activities. Some will have give away little snacks like hot dogs and things like that. But all in all, the kids can walk around in a circle and get candy from all of the people there giving away candy out of their cars. Um, and it's like good wholesome fun. Like you can actually trust the candy from your local church. But I don't know about that because we don't actually go to church like that. Um, but I don't really have any plans yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TSL. TSL, they're usually better because you got a better chance of getting candy. Um, I was thinking the neighborhoods behind the hospital. I don't know quite yet. It's been years since I actually went trick or treating behind St. John's and well, not Hillcrest. That's too far down into a bad neighborhood. But if you go behind our one of our local hospitals here, they have some really nice neighborhoods behind there. And when I first moved to Oklahoma and I was still a kid, my mom used to take us there to go trick or treating because it was the best area at the time. They were always giving away good candy. The houses were always over decorated, and the neighborhood was nice. And honestly, I think it's because they were right behind the hospital. Oh, well, that's good, Penny. I didn't. My husband is from New York. His son is older. His son is like in his early 20s, him and his wife, and they don't have any kids yet, thank God. Um, but he doesn't really tell me much about him taking his son trick or treating. He did talk about going to the movies a lot, or as he would say, going downtown. I've never been to New York. Like I said, my husband is from New York. He moved here, I believe, about 3 years ago, right before, maybe 6 months to a year before we met. He moved here, and we've been together almost 3 years. So he's talking about going not next year, but the year after, going to New York. I told him maybe. I don't know. The crime is a little out of control up there right now, so I want to wait it out and see if it gets any better. And plus, this coming up year, we're having my dad's side of the family is having a family reunion, and I actually want to go to that. So that's what we're gonna do for a weekend this coming up summer. I'm so glad I'm not cooking dinner tonight. I'm just making something as simple as possible. It's one of those days where I just don't feel like cooking. Oh well, it's a lazy day. Hope y'all can't hear that loud ass train. I don't know why my husband decided to move us right around the corner from some railroad tracks. But those are hard to miss here in Oklahoma. Railroad tracks everywhere. Every stinking where. Oh no. I didn't even know that one got on there. How did you get there? Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, this is like everywhere you go, you can't beat it here. I don't mind it. After so many years, I've been in Oklahoma since I was 14. So at this point, seeing deers and hearing trains at odd hours of the day, seeing the tweakers overrunning quick trip all hours of the day and night. Um, all of that stuff is pretty much the norm now. It's like that's not nothing new. Like my husband, at this point, my husband knows if we go to Quick Trip, don't ask me to get out because I'm not. I don't even want to be bothered. Look at that, just the nerve, just gonna pop everywhere, aren't you? But yeah, I don't even go inside Quick Trip. I'm too rude. Honestly, I'm just way too rude. I don't. As soon as one of them asks me for something, I feel like I'd scream out, "Go to rehab," or just scream out rehab, and that's not nice. So I just stay in the car and lock my door. Oh yeah, that's how it is here. They don't talk about the little, tiny stuff, but if it's something big, they're definitely gonna bring it up. It's gonna be on the news, which I follow. I follow the police department on Facebook because I'm nosy, and my husband likes watching the Fox News channel. So it's rare I catch the local news. The only time I may catch it is if there's a tornado warning or if he was watching Judge Judy before that and forgot to change the channel. So any crime or anything that happens, I hear it from either Facebook or the word of mouth. I stopped watching the news because it's just like they never talk about anything good. And I don't even, when my husband watches Fox News, I don't even engage. I ignore it because every time I watch it, I get upset. So I just don't bother no more. But I think it's going to be a pretty uneventful week over here. Um, Kids have ransacked the candy bowl. It's about empty. Need to fill it back up. Although I don't plan on handing out any candy on Halloween. That's for just the house. Well, us in back here in the back of the house. His mom has her own candy dish that I keep full of candy. Yeah, I don't watch the news either. It just depresses me. Either depresses me or pisses me off. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it. Not gonna bother. Why get my blood pressure up? I could never get these spot on the border. I knew I was missing a black one over here, and I was just like, it's gonna pop up eventually. Lo and behold, it pops up. There's one missing out of here. There we go. Jesus, Sam. Get it together. I'll do it later. I'm in a good stride on this color. I don't want to mess that up. So, does anybody have any plans for this week or this weekend? I know we don't. I think we are. Well, when 9/11, I know when 9/11 happened. I think I was in the eighth grade, seventh or eighth grade, maybe even sixth. I just know I was in middle school when that happened. Um, I mean, I think I remember what class I was in. If I'm not mistaken, but I don't think I really watched news then. I was really young, but oh, you're from northern New York? My husband is from the Bronx. All right, I'll fix your movie in a minute. I'm pretty sure you ain't watching it anyway. He's telling me his movie came off. I put him on turned on Disney Plus for him. Oh, look at that. They found out their neighbors. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. The kid wanted me to change the channel. Hi, Missy. I don't have the faintest idea what I was talking about, so. But you know what? With kids, you get distracted. I'd be lucky if somebody that has multiple kids could stay focused on something for more than 20 minutes. Well, look at that. You never know where you got a diamond painting neighbor. I know I'm gonna miss some of these just because this canvas got so much different shades of brown. By the time I'm done with this, my brain is gonna be fried on the color brown. Just fried, dyed, and laid to the side. It's gonna be done for. But I didn't really have nothing to talk about this live stream, really. Well, I did. I talked about the baby shower and all that little fun stuff that we did, but it was really an uneventful weekend. I didn't do anything. I watched a couple of live streams, recorded some footage that I was actually on time for this weekend. I was shocked because I'm never on time with anything. Never, never on time. My husband's already telling me that we're going to be late to the family reunion, and the family reunion ain't until next June. So we are notorious for never being on time. Oh yeah, Penny Gill. I hate when my mom um, buys these kids gifts because it's like I don't know what it is with grandparents, but it seems like they have tunnel vision only for the toys that either annoy you with the lights and the sounds and the noise, or some shit you got to put together yourself, or some shit that has a bunch of little pieces and parts and components that you could step on, or they could get stuck up the crack of your ass, or whatever, because your kids are just all over the place. And I think my mama does it on purpose. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm for sure thinking she do it on purpose because I tell her every year a list of toys to not purchase, and every year it's that same list of toys that I tell her not to purchase that gets bought. Oh well, good for you. Cause look, I was doing that at one point. I was leaving if my mama used to buy a loud toy. I used to tell her, look, I'll leave that over here for when you have the kids. And eventually it got to she didn't have the kids as much because my boys they were terrible at that age. The Tyler phase, my boys were little heathens, I tell you what. That one in there, he's just now starting to come out of it. But hell, he ain't no better. He just knocked his TV over. He could have broke it. He could have broke his TV. So, and he's only 4. I can't believe I want to have another one. I absolutely cannot believe I want to have another one. This is Amber Starlight by Kelly Horton from Diamond Art Club, but it is discontinued. And you're working on Island Babe. I've I finished that one in February for Mrs. Coffee's Black History Month event. I finished that one and Black Girl Magic, both of them by the same artist. I love her canvases. The only one I need from her is Summer Love, and I will have all of her work from Diamond Art Club. I've seen Dragon Mask, if I'm not mistaken, Penny, and I don't know what Secret Admirer looks like, TSL. Well, I'm just gonna say Dame. I'm gonna look at your YouTube though. I have to catch up on a lot of people's videos. I caught up on some this weekend, but I wasn't able to catch up on everything, especially with all the live streams that everybody be choosing to do on the weekends. It's probably because a lot of people work, but I don't really see that many people. Like I know besides me on Monday, it's Anxiety Art Adventures. I know she does a live stream on Mondays. I know Mutt Nut tries to go live pretty much every day. Um, but besides Mutt Nut during the week, it's like I rarely see any YouTubers or diamond painting YouTubers. I rarely see anybody live. And it's like the week is wide open, just like a Grand Canyon. Oh, you got the mystery kit, Jen. Oh, it's a raccoon canvas. Raccoons are cute. Too bad they eat garbage. They're stinking cute though. I've seen those. I was so mad that I didn't get a Halloween kit this this year, but I was okay with it because earlier this year I did buy Witch's Greenhouse and Mix and Magic and Midnight Spell. So I got a couple of Halloween kits this year, but I wanted some of the Halloween kits that had got released around this time. But hopefully on restock I can catch those because I don't think any of them were limited edition. Ooh, a fall scene with a deer. I like deer. You sit outside late enough at night here, or early enough in the morning, to see one walking right across your front yard. You don't even have to do a diamond painting of it. You can just sit out there and watch them walk. Okay, that one's not sticky anymore. But as far as dinner tonight, I did say I wasn't cooking. I think I'm gonna cook out of a bag tonight. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna get one of those bird's eye family meals because I don't feel like cooking. It's just been one of those days. And he really annoyed me with the whole trash can shit. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start going on strike on some shit around here. Then we'll see who likes what and who does what. But as soon as you go on strike, they swear you're not doing nothing. I do plan on listening to my book tonight though. So I just had to recheck it out from the library. Because they only give you 7 days with the audiobooks or the Libby app. They only give you 7 days. So I haven't been finishing it as fast as I finished the first book in the series, but I'm over halfway. So I think another weekend I should be done. And I'll be ready to check out the third one. No, I don't know the name of the third one. I haven't looked it up yet. Oh, lucky you, Jane. I'm thinking I'm gonna look after I get off of the live stream. I'm gonna go probably on Walmart or Reese's, depending on what store he's gonna stop by on his way home. And I'm gonna send him a picture of what I want him to get. Yes, my husband needs visual aids. We have tried. with just written directions, and sometimes he don't follow them properly. So visual aids, visual aids. Oh, well, that sucks my nuts. But visual aid for him. So I'm gonna probably send him a picture of what I want him to bring, and that's what I'm gonna make for dinner. His mom, and she's the reason why I'm not cooking, because I was gonna make taco salad, because that's like a lazy night, a lazy I don't want to cook meal, right? Um, but he said that she actually requested one of those little mini, individual bake in the oven lasagnas. So um, if I can't find anything from Bird's Eye, I'll probably just tell them to up the ante and just get a large family size of lasagna for all of us. Now I can make lasagna from scratch. It's just a rare occasion that I do. I might actually make it for Christmas this year. Because on Christmas, we do not do turkey and ham. We get enough of that on Thanksgiving. So every Christmas, I try to cook something different. Like last Christmas, we did Cornish hens instead of turkey or ham. So this year, looking like it's going to be lasagna. If not lasagna, maybe a nice pot roast. I don't know. It just won't be a turkey or ham. So, but that's going to be the plans for dinner tonight because I'm lazy. You know what? I did my work for today, honestly. I cleaned the bedroom, I folded and put up majority of the laundry. Um, I washed the dishes, swept them off the kitchen, swept them off the bathroom. So I did my due diligence in the adulting aspect for the day. Yeah, I think Stouffer's, I think that's what she wanted for him to get. Like I said, um, I don't know why our Walmart. Okay, we'll put your tablet on the charger. Our Walmart and our research, which is another, uh, it's like a grocery store, really high dollar grocery store, but it's convenient because I actually live right around the corner from it. Um, Sometimes they'll have something in stock, and sometimes they won't. So it's just depending on if the store has it or not. So if they don't have the Stouffer's brand, I'm pretty sure um, she won't mind a different brand as long as it's an individual lasagna because that's what she wants for dinner. What makes it easier for me because all I have to do is read the directions and pop it in the oven. Oh, we don't have a food line here. I've heard of it, but we don't have one here. Oh, I got about 15 more minutes, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. I think the main grocery stores we have here are Warehouse Market, Walmart, Reese's, um, Winco. We also have Sam's, Aldi's, what's that other one? Costco. Um, like I said, Reese's. There's also one called Cox, like COX, not the other way. Cash Savers. That's another grocery store here. Um, but the ones closest to me, or the ones that we shop at most of the majority of the time, are Reese's, Walmart, and we go to Cox Cash Saver for their meat sales. They do 5 packs of meat for $25. So we go there for the meats, and Walmart and Reese's is pretty much for everything else. And usually I try to go to Walmart first, and what I can't find at Walmart, I will go and get at Reese's. Which one, Dame? Which one? Because you know I'm nosy. You know I'm nosy. I gotta know which one so I can know not to shop there. But yeah, those are the grocery stores I mostly shop at. So that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. I don't know if I want lasagna though. I don't think I'm feeling it. Only because I don't want the heartburn. If I didn't have a problem with acid reflux, I would say yeah. But we just had barbecue ribs last night. Um, oh, and they gave me hell. So I'm not trying to deal with no more heart. I've had my dose of heartburn for the week, I think. But I got about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Hi, Robert. Oh, okay, off of Pine and Archer. I know what you're talking about. You know, it's just like Safeway out north, Dame. I went in there one time, and I was gonna go in there. I was just going there for some seasoning salt. Um, Good night, Mo. Have a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Um, when I moved here, well, first of all, let me finish about Safeway. I went in there one time to get some seasoning salt, and oh my God! And this was back before COVID and before inflation and all that. Safeway, Dame. That's what I'm going to tell you about. That's what I'm going to tell you about right now. Safeway, oh, they wanted like almost 10 freaking bucks for a normal size bottle of Lowry seasoning salt. I set that shit down and walked right back out, and I never went back in there again. And they always seem to do that. Like when I first moved here, Albertsons, that was Albertsons instead of Safeway off of Pine and Peoria. And Albertsons was high. Like, oh, I just didn't understand it. It's like that's already a low poverty, high crime area. Why would you throw an expensive grocery store right there? Oh, look, Nut, I used to have to do that when we first moved down here. How are you, Robert? Um, but yeah, Safeway too expensive. Albertsons was too expensive, and hell, really, honestly, I'm not allowed in Walmart technically, if we're being honest, but I still go. Walmart's my store. Um, but I don't Reese's for a while. I never went to Reese's. They've always been expensive. Um, and my grandma used to actually babysit the Reeser boys when they were younger. Um, Oh, you have darts tonight? Oh, I play darts on my iPhone. I'm probably not good at darts in real life, but I'm pretty good on my cell phone. I know it's time for me to stand up. Shut up, Apple Watch. This is almost over. I got 10 minutes. But really quick, I'm gonna go over some little content and all the boring YouTubey things before I get off of here. Before we go, she had to leave out early. She actually inboxed me and apologized for leaving without saying goodbye. But Dawn Marie and Melissa from Nana's Crafty Gems, that was my first business and my hashtag support small business 2023. Now I know it was supposed to start until 2023, but I have some really great people in the YouTube community, and I've met some great people. So they have sent me things, and I've been able to purchase things. So this is Nana. This is Dawn Marie and Melissa's card. That is their Etsy shop. Just put a 02 at the end of gems. This is their Etsy shop. They sell cover minders, pins, and all kinds of things like that. And on the back of the card, here's their email addresses and their Facebook names. For anybody that doesn't know, I know Dawn Marie's YouTube is Nana's Crafty Gems, Dawn Marie. That is my special shout out for this week. Next, hashtag support small business. That one will be when it gets here. I'm still waiting on that package. Oh, okay. Well, your Walmart's far out, mud nuts. You used to work at Reese's, Dame. Most of the checkers and the baggers there already know us or know my husband because we've been here almost 2 years or a little over a year. About almost it'll be 2 years next year. Um, but yes, as far as the other business, I said I wasn't gonna tell you guys. I was gonna wait until I upload it, but I'm definitely excited for that one. Um, oh, you were at the 21st and Yale store. Um, if you have a small business that you would like for me to try, or you want me to shed some light on, or some exposure, somewhere in these comments, Nightbot has put my link tree or my socials to contact me. Majority of you guys already know how to get to me on Facebook or Instagram, but if you have any small business you want me to try or any ideas on a small business, just let me know. And as the money allows or comes about, I will showcase them. But starting January, I planned on yes, Dame, send me any link you have. As far as starting in January, whether or not I have money to purchase from a small business, I'm still going to try to showcase one at least once or twice a month, every month for the year 2023. Like, say, for instance, even though I don't have any money to purchase from a small Etsy shop, I will still talk about that Etsy shop in a video. I will take some pictures of some of the things they have. I will link their shop in the description box or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. But be looking out for that video. I am going to post a review video sometime this week on why I did not finish the one-day savings canvas, only because I feel like it's the right thing to do. No, I have not thrown the canvas away yet, but I am probably going to because I don't seal. I don't have a sealant. It sucks, but it happens. But I will have a video up for that soon. I do plan on doing a Halloween crafty tag for Storytime Saturdays this Saturday. And I may even wear a costume, and I may not even diamond paint. I may actually turn the camera around and show my face for that video because I will be basically answering 20 Halloween or horror themed questions. So, like I said, I may wear my Halloween costume so you guys can see it. That may be my thing for Saturday. I don't know yet. I will also have my whipping chat up on Friday with pictures from the baby shower. If you guys are impatient and can't wait for Saturday, I will have some pictures from the baby shower up in that video. And before we go, because I've got 5 minutes, don't forget to do all the YouTube things like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, Thank you for those who hung out with me from beginning to the end. And before I go, Mutt Nut, if it's okay, I am going to smurf you because, girl, you are here before everybody else. You and Jen usually are here before anybody else in the video or in the live stream waiting for me to start. And you're a part of the family now. You're here with everybody else like Dame and Jen and Judy and Debbie and all of them. We're all a little family and you're a part of that family now. So you're welcome. You're very welcome. Um, but that's all I have. I will be here same time next week. What we're going to talk about, hell, I don't know. It's probably going to be a lot of the same ramblings and going on. I will let you guys know how Halloween went, of course, or how it's going to go. I don't know. Y'all might have to wait until the end of the week for that one. But um, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and sticking around for these odd two something hours. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and a great week. Um, I'm going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with, which is please be kind and be quiet. And if you can't be quiet, baby, please keep it real. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Bye.